the Philippines leading by 6 points, but this lead could be whittled down by Yu. Yu has been averaging 71.9 from the foul line. He has been converting 24 out of 33 shots now in the 7th ABC. Yu, the number 2 man of the Korean squad, second only to Shin, gets both charities, and it's 60 to 56. Francis Anais moves into the front court for the Philippines to Adonado. Adonado moves in. Parkan taps the ball to Anais. Anais gives it to Jaworski. Jaworski to Melencio. Over to Anais, back to Melencio. 15 seconds for the Philippines to take the attempt. Jaworski gets it from the right side of the slot. And it's 62 to 56. The crowd cheering on the home team with jubilation. A lead pass to Jaworski, rather to Shin, and he reverses on the layup to 2. Leaving Jaworski behind on that play, 62 to 58. Fernandez fakes, gives it to Adonado. Adonado goes up and misses. He gets a rebound, and the ball is knocked out of his hands with a foul against Choi Jones or Choi Kyung-duk. Choi Kyung-duk was guilty of contact against Adonado. And he acknowledges the foul. That's his first contact. It'll be a front throw-in for the Philippines. We have Lee Bo-Shun coming in for Park Han. He will man the center slot. And we have a timeout called. Here's a message. The Philippines have dropped by 4 points at 62 to 58. But we will have possession as we inbound in our own front court. Here Richardson hands the ball over. There's a break by Jaworski, and he lays up the two. Sonny Jaworski connecting from under on a good assist by Adonado. It's 58-64. The Philippines by 6 against Korea. There's a contact whistle blowing against Adonado. Pushing foul. That is Adonado's first contact tonight. Yu will inbound to Korea. The Philippines in top. 64-58. Shin Dong-pa fakes, goes up for the basket. And there's a contact whistle blowing against Adonado, his second foul. Adonado in the 6th of the double. Korea going for that basket very aggressively, led by Shin Dong-pa. Choi Jong-kyu waits for the cut. The bounce pass. Stolen. A nice to Melencio. Over to Adonado. Adonado to Melencio. It was actually batted into Melencio's hands by the Korean Yu. It's 60 to 58. An 8-point bubble by the Philippines, the biggest lead so far. Can the Philippines move ahead? Can we break away? That's a big question. The third quarter has always been our best quarter. Lee Jae-yong comes in for Korea. He has 4 fouls. And Coach Kim Yong-ki is sending him in to replace Choi Jong-kyu. This looks like a desperation move. Lee Jae-yong already has 4 contacts. Korea gives it to Shin Dong-pa for a one-hander. It's out, and Lee Bo-soon taps it over to Shin. Lee Jae-yong in possession. He jumps the pass, and it goes into the backcourt. Anais against Choi Kyung-duk. Anais lays up, overshoots. The rebound won by Fernandez. He follows up and gets a foul from Choi Kyung-duk. Choi Kyung-duk apologizes to Fernandez. Fernandez was fouled, but it'll be a front court throw-in. No charities. Choi was foul number 2. 66 to 58. The Philippines by 8. 13 minutes to go. Adonado attacks, and it's short. The rebound fielded by Lee Bo-soon. Adonado taps it out. He almost had a complete steal on that terrific jump. Choi Kyung-duk on the inbound in the front court against Anais. He hands off to Yu for a one-hander. Good. Yu connecting from the right quarter court. A snap shot. 66 to 60. The Philippine lead down to 6. Jaworski has it. He drives in. And we have a charging foul on Jaworski for the turnover. His 3rd contact committed against Shin. Shin outfoxing Jaworski with better position play. Korea now has an opportunity to whittle down our lead further. Lee Jae-yong fakes, Goes up, makes it. 66 to 62. Our lead is down to just 4 points. Nice has it. The Koreans have settled down and have certainly bounced back with aplomb. They're within shooting distance again of the Philippine lead. Adornado jumps. Makes it with a foul against Yu. And that is Yu's fourth foul. And now we have Lee Jae-yong and Yu of Korea with 4 contacts each. And Coach Kim Yong-ki, who has not touched down at all, sends in clock for the beleaguered Yu. And the crowd again stamps its feet in approval. Manny Paner is fielded back in, replacing Sonny Jaworski. And so for the Philippines, we have Arnaiz, Adornado, Paner, Fernandez, and Melencio. For Korea, we have Choi Kyung-duk, Kwak, Lee Bo-soon, Lee Jae-yong, and Asia superstar Shin Dong-pa. Lee Jae-yong in possession, right quarter court. He's bottled up by Manny Paner, and Manny Paner is guilty of a foul. It's Manny Paner's second contact. Lee Jae-yong inbound. Choi Kyung-duk has it against Adornado. He dribbles in a crouch, gives it to Kwak for a snap shot. It's short. The rebound is tapped over to Arnaiz, and Choi Kyung-duk is guilty of the contact. A pushing foul by Choi Kyung-duk. His third. Arnaiz is on the floor. He got an elbow in the face, but he's a tough boy, and he's playing terrific basketball. He's all right. He just had the wind knocked out of him. 68 to 62. The Philippines by 6 points. We're in the second half with 11 and 40 left. Still plenty of time for championship caliber basketball. And Nice loses. Choi Kyung-duk inbound. It's outside for the Philippines, says referee Richardson. Adornado inbound to Arnaiz. Arnaiz battling Choi Kyung-duk. Just about the same height, very slightly shorter. Fernandez giving it to Paner, and there's the contact. Whistle on Lee Jae-yong. That's his fifth and last foul. And out he goes. That's a big blow against Korea. Lee Jae-yong commits his fifth and final foul, and he moves out of this ball game permanently. And psychologically, the Philippines is riding high on that disqualification of Lee Jae-yong, one of the very key players of South Korea.